Okay, Freddie, this here is a little Squeaky, and he's about 26 days old, and his story is a bit different because he had his nest invaded when he was 7 days old by some other hens, and they stomped him almost into oblivion, and his one leg was sticking actually vertical. It was dislocated at the hip. I relocated his leg, and he walks fine and everything. I did physiotherapy on the leg. I actually taped it to the other leg for a while so that he couldn't get it out sideways. And yeah, he works all fine and good now. It's a perfect little bird. You know, he'll never be perfect as far as his walking goes. He might have a bit of a limp, but it shows you how tough the little devils really are. Anyway, as you can see, there's the wing of a 26-day-old bird, and he's still not fledged. I'll show you. Notice his wings are a bit short, and I'll show you the wings of those other little birds again, and then I'll show you a fully fledged cock pigeon, which this is a cock racing pigeon. So again, here's the little 12-day-old, and as you can see, the wings are pretty short on these little guys. I mean, anyone that could expect it to fly away. And notice the pins still here on the feathers. The quills haven't even come out of them. Same thing on the tail. You know, they're still inside the quill. I mean, anyone that tells you that this thing's gonna fly off and go with mom has got bugs in the bushes. Yep. All right. Okay, so this is a mature cock racing homing pigeon, and he's actually a fairly rare bird. He's a 2000 bird, and he's the father of the little Squeaky guy that had the dislocated hip. Okay, so as you can tell, there's a mature racing homing pigeon, blue bar we call these, and his feathers are actually, he'll molt them in about another month. They molt once a year, so there's quite a significant difference there, I would suggest. You know, and as you can see, they start to get the colors here and so forth. He's ticked off at me right now because he's setting on some eggs. Okay, so I'm going to put him back in so he doesn't stress out. It's really important that you not stress racing homing pigeons, and I think it's pretty true of most birds. Okay, Tossdart. Okay, Freddie, if you can see this little one right in the middle of the screen there, I'll zoom in on her. You can see she's quite a lot smaller. So here she is right there. And she still wouldn't be ready to be released. Okay? She's around, I think she's about 42 days. And it was her brother that Gold Chocolate Lab came over here and killed the other day. Extremely rare cock bird, and it was a cock bird I was trying to get. This is a hen. Okay, if you look right smack in the middle there, the bird that's scratching, that's Clever. If you remember Clever, that's Clever. And Clever is a veteran of many 300-mile flights. This is an extremely good bird and an intelligent bird, and it was fed on bread balls. So anyone telling you they don't work and peanut butter doesn't work and stuff, just don't even listen to them. They haven't a clue what they're talking about. Okay? And 3 spots in here somewhere too. And anyone that knows my videos also would know that Clever was struck by a hawk and run into barbed wire. So I wasn't even going to fly. And I thought it was a cock at that time, but it's a little hen cock. So the blue bar there that's turning around right now is actually a hen. There she is right there. So, and as you can see, Tossdart has a pretty good idea about racing homing pigeons. You want to see how smart they are? I'll fool them a little bit. Watch their heads move. Time to fly! Time to fly! you notice the ones in the back don't pay much attention. Those ones there are breeding hens. This front aviary is the team. Time to fly! You see, they know. See them look up? Here's some of my cocks. There's old Beamer. Hey, Beamer. Hey, Beamer. Oh man, I'm fighting that bug again. You notice the sear on the older birds. They get a real, some of them actually get wattles.